Howdy, folks. Mark here. In certain circles, they call me Goat. It's been a while. I know. I'm sorry. I'm going to be brutally honest with you and tell you what's going on in my life. June 2022, I found out that I have chronic lymphocytic leukemia. And that kind of explained why I felt so tired and crappy all the time. But, yeah. Anyway, I tried the natural approach, went a couple of years trying to change diet and all that mess, and ended up finally folding. I wasn't about to do chemo, but I started taking a pill a couple of years ago. Yeah, so yeah, we're on year 4, into year 5 of this fun, and so anyway, they're taking the pill, and my numbers are back to normal, and so that's cool. At least the leukemia is apparently in check. But I have arthritis and psoriasis, and this pill is aggravating the crap out of my arthritis. And like I said, I was tired from the leukemia. Well, now I'm tired from the pill that I have to take. But I keep plodding along. I'm doing the best I can, trying to live, and so yeah, I guess I feel better in some ways and feel crappier in other ways. So anyway, I know I'm making excuses. I'm sorry. But yeah, there is a reason I haven't been doing a whole lot, or as much as I'd like to. I used to be a project guy. I was always into something. I'd start something, I couldn't finish it, or couldn't go to bed, or couldn't eat dinner or whatever until it was done. Wife comes out and says, "Hey, it's dinner time," and I'm like, I've got about 15 minutes left on this. I've been at it all day. I can't stop. Or I've got an hour to go, and it's hard to stop once I get going, and I'm still that way. Once I get going on a project, I like to keep going. But anyway, I just thought I'd let everybody know. A lot of y'all are personal friends, brothers and sisters, and so I have not really checked in with people and let them know how I'm doing, and I tell them I'm okay, and I am. I guess I'm okay, but as far as my, shop and YouTube channel and all that, it looks like I might be retiring soon. And if I do, then the shop is going to get finished. I'm standing in it right now, and you don't want to see it. Yeah. So I have some organization and wall finishing and wiring and lighting and fans and all that kind of stuff to do in here before I can really get into working on my projects. And the first project I want to bring in here is that 85 1-ton GMC camper special dually crew cab, and I want to get it rolling down the road. And the plan with that, as many of you know, was to snag that diesel Cummins 12 valve out of that Dodge Ram 3500 that we brought home and did the video on, that I still think is my favorite video because we had so much fun making that. But anyway, that's where I'm at, just to let you know. And today, it's the little things that you have to work up the stuff, it seems. And like I said, this is a disaster. Here, let me show you. Ready? Here. Yep, it's a disaster. I need a shed. I got a brand new zero turn in here because I have so much freaking property to take care of. And that's another thing. Saturday comes, guess who's edging and weed whacking and mowing and all that good stuff, along with chickens and ducks. But you know how I feel about the homesteading. I love the homesteading. I do love the homesteading, but I'm starting to love it less because it takes time away from my true love, which is making stuff run and playing with stuff. I like my toys. What can I say? So that's that's where I'm at with the building today. My project, just to share it with you. I'm sure y'all are interested because you're watching this still. I guess probably. I don't know. Anyway, that little compressor I've had that for quite a few years, and it's been good for tires and running an impact for 1.2 seconds, you know, at a time, or a air hammer, a couple, you know, maybe a brrr, and that's it. You know, trying to get something out of bushing takes you more time waiting for the air compressor to charge back up than it does to push the bushing out. So this thing finally crapped out on me the other day. It's been not wanting to start, and last weekend I was using it to, I was playing with this new toy, blowing off the new zero turn, and I forgot and left the compressor on, and I don't know if it was a starting cap or a pressure switch or what, but it wouldn't start again. It would just hum, and you'd have to walk over there and flip the switch or whatever and get it to probably a starting cap. But anyway, I left it on for a few days, forgot about it, because I about killed myself with heat stroke doing all that yard work last week. And I came out here like Tuesday or so, and it wasn't doing anything, and no air pressure in it. So I decided it was time, after all these years, just to found this thing on sale. And you know, I love my Harbor Freight. So yeah, 175 psi, 21 gallon. It's oilless. I'm not going to use it that much for, you know, it's for car tires, bike tires, maybe until I get the yellow thing hiding over there. It's been there for a couple years now, up against the wall and wired, and the system plumbed. Then I'm going to use this, and it will run some air tools for a slightly longer amount of time, which should work for me. Anyway, though, this right here, I bought this a couple years ago. It's a lock and lube. Got the release and the trigger to, yeah, it's right, thumb pressure release and a digital gauge, and it had gone dead on me. So I replaced the batteries in that. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I love this thing. I mean, they say buy once, cry once. Well, this was one of those. Not cheap, but seems pretty nice. But the batteries, it's lasted for a couple years. I had to put batteries in it. Pretty simple process. And I decided, to put this on the end. It came with, that's it, drop it on the ground. Came with that. That's the lock and inflate. You throw that sucker on a valve stem, and then you just press the trigger on your gauge inflator. But this one here is great for cars, but but it's not good for bikes. So I had bought a 90. Like I said, arthritis, and I'm still trying to bowl every week too. So, like I said, never say die. I just live in pain. This is the lock and inflate 90 degree, and I bought that because I was tired of trying to jam that other one into the bike spokes and stuff on my motorcycles. So I figured, yeah, I'll put a quick release for each one of those, but I thought I would put it at the end, which would have had a quick release on here as well. And I just thought it'd be a little more bulky and be problematic, so I made these pigtail things for each one. Alright, okay. So got the 90 on one, straight on the other, and then they are fresh out of the, and then you got these ends on the other end. So cool. Anyway, that'll make airing up tires easy, and for me and Alex, if I ever see him again. He's been gone. He got a girlfriend. I don't see much Alex anymore. Anyway, once I get this shop put together and I can start getting vehicles in here, then I'm going to have, well, part of putting the shop together is put an office over in that corner, kind of a desk and a computer, and I'll be able to just set up cameras, go straight to the computer, put stuff on the computer, do a little editing after Alex teaches me how to do that, because I'm not familiar with his software. And man, I can start doing projects. I got so many projects. I still need to work on that. That's the Monte Carlo. I still need to work on that. That's the GTO. Got the 3 square bodies. I got the 86 Grand Prix. And then I acquired that '04 Victory Touring Cruiser. I've still got my '02. Well, it's right there. Yeah, there's too many things I need to do. Even that when it stopped running is why we bought the zero turn. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with this stuff. Do I get it running and just use the old Scott's mower to mow under the trees, and knock down the briars and hit pieces of wood and not worry about it? Or do I take my zero turn down there and ruin it? So yeah, I know what I'm probably thinking of doing. But if it won't run again, then it's just I know somebody that'll take it off my hands. Yeah, the wife's Honda. Yeah, that's a project too. That needs to be made running again. Probably sell it. Yeah, I got a lot to do. But hey, man, I got my lift, and we have used that sucker, as you've seen in some videos, despite the current status of the shop. So anyway, yeah, it's been a while. I figured I'd touch base with you and say, hey, I'm still here, and hopefully I can retire soon, and I'll have time to spend more time with you and more time with my toys. I don't like to call them toys. They are toys, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's just my loves of life is to, it's to build stuff. And did you grow up with Hot Wheels? I did. Matchbox first, then Hot Wheels. I remember when Hot Wheels came out. Yeah, I know I'm old. So anyway, happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day. God bless America. And I'll try and visit on here with you a little bit more often.